Just gonna
Wow.
record. It's Thursday. It's the day after
Oh,
summer
Lord.
solstice.
That's
It's a new year, a new dawn, a new day.
Day before Queen Renee's birthday. Queen
Come
Renee
on now.
and Sister Booker.
Yep. See, now I gotta go find that song. It's a new dawn, it's a new day. Grace say when they pop up, I gotta hear them, because if I don't, it's y'all gonna see me sitting here doing this, and y'all be like, "What is she listening to?" I do that. It's crazy. And I catch Dawn doing it. Dawn will just be sitting. I'm like, "What you thinking about?" He say nothing. I'm just singing a song in my head. I was like, "Okay, proceed." Good morning, beautiful and amazing people. Melissa, Uncle Romy Rome, Queen Renee, Mr. Phil, Prophet Jerry, Miss Adrienne, Miss Adonia, and Miss Janice. Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. It's a beautiful day today, day after summer solstice. I don't know about y'all, but I'm in a good mood. Got my coffee. Now, no, I didn't go to Jack in the Box again. I actually fixed some coffee, but I had some strong coffee left from Jack in the Box. She said, so I decided to mix them. It's going well. And I wanted to keep my coffee hot. I noticed when you have lids on them, it stay hot longer. But when you just have them in a regular mug, it gets like room temperature real fast. And it's like,
Deanna, are you over there drinking that black silk again?
no, not the black silk. I'm drinking HEB's French vanilla this morning. Now it's not bad. It ain't black silk, but it's not bad. So Black Silk will not be joining us on the stage today, okay? Y'all remember Queen Renee said Black Silk sounded like a stripper name. And now I'm looking at these pickles that I got yesterday, and I want one. I'm gonna get one after the class. All right. Yesterday, we, beautiful people, were discussing, but lost my question, Grace. I know I'm just go back to my build exclusively notes. Hold on, close this one out. All right, bam, here we go. So yesterday, we talked about steps that could be taken to future-proof your business against rapid advancements in AI technology. So Grace and I volunteered, and we got blessed. So today, Miss, I want a cup. You know what, Law? I'm gonna ship you some French vanilla, some HEB French vanilla coffee. I'm gonna have to work that out. We're gonna ship you some, because I don't think HEB is up there. So today we are starting with the one, the only, the original, Miss Understood. Miss Adrienne? We are future-proofing your business today with AI technology. So without further ado, the man who knows the prompts, the man who told us in advance that COVID was going to last for more than just 6 months. He told us it was going to last for like 2 years, and it did. The innovator, the creator, the first comer, the originator, the one who tells you the truth when you ain't ready for it, and you be cursing him in your head, but then later on you be like, dang it, you was right. Mr. Antonio T. Smith Jr.
All right, thank y'all so much. We'll do this, and I'll pass it back to you, Deanna. I appreciate you. Books, chapters are going out. They are. They really are. They really are. It's just a lot of y'all, but they really, really are. I promise you they are.
I
Miss
said,
Adrienne is nasty.
okay, he oh my goodness, okay, he been putting his foot in him, okay, one wrong guy, one Miss Adrienne, my goodness.
Otis got one that was like, my God.
Nothing to do with that. Just they going out.
The Linsoms.
The Linsoms over there, they're gonna be saving people's marriages in the church.
Yeah, they're going out. They're going out.
That's going out, y'all. That is a big deal.
All right, Grace, what did I mention for Adrienne yesterday?
Okay, for Adrienne yesterday, you mentioned, you want me to put it in the chat as well?
You're gonna have to, because my brain hasn't started yet, because there was a power outage last night. A storm knocked out the transformer.
Yeah.
And I was up all night protecting
I
in the
get it.
house,
That's it.
and I don't think it got cut back on at 5 in the morning. So I got to get my brain started.
About
Yeah.
right. It was about 5.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'll try some
Okay.
agree with her.
So we went future proofing. So let's back up real quick so we catch everybody on the table. Let's be like Adonia and realize that virtual reality doesn't have to mean video games. That's not okay. In this case, we took that idea and ran with it with Adrienne towards the end of the call. So she said she wanted to slice that, you know. So we double dipping. Yesterday we mentioned that Adrienne could build a counseling. She could build a virtual environment, and it would have a counseling room or environment. We would say a venting environment. You can go in there and just cuss people out. You know, the real room. You understand? You can go put cool names in this thing. The real room. Get this off your chest room. You know, things like this, and everybody in there. And one cool thing could be that you can talk to other people and complain with other people. That way, that energy, that complaint, that seed could stick in virtual reality and don't follow you in the real world. Because right, the law of attraction would understand you just get this off me real quick. You know, you walk away feeling better. That's temporary. Instead of holding that energy for 3 months. How many you know you can have a problem with somebody for 3 months? Some of y'all, yeah, I've been having a problem with somebody for 30 years. So
You know,
yeah.
we should incorporate a bust it down or break it. Not a the word what I want to say is a bust your head wide open room. No, because they in reality, they have places you can go where you can take a bat and just break plates.
Oh, okay. So that's actually So you get a bat and you just start breaking glass everywhere, get it all out. So she can even with that same energy, she can have a activity room, which you just burn some of that steam off, or maybe you'll get healthy with your friends. Remember when Nintendo Wii came out with Fit? And everybody was, you know, that's the first time games would move like this, right? The mouse controller.
Yes, I was playing tennis like it wasn't nothing. Be sort of next day. Whoop,
right. Exactly. She's gonna have a manifestation room in her environment to where you obviously a very different energy than breaking glasses and milk bottles. A very, very different energy. You go in there, and maybe there's other people in the room. You know, because she's gonna have more than one person using it, right? So maybe you can have it, she can have it to where you go in and you're in your own instance. That means that it's just you. Or you go in and there's plenty of people in there and you're feeding off that energy, and that energy is making you like there's somebody in there like Jerome saying, everything is perfect. I'm very glad that I have bills because it means tons of money is on the way. Okay, see that was a flip, right? That was a flip side. Yeah, I have bills, which means abundance is in my pocket because God won't give me bills without provisions. You start saying things like
Watch
that.
it. Today's Thursday.
Okay, you know, you start saying things like that, and then you got somebody lighting a candle and you know, and so whatever, right? All in that room. And then you have a weeping room to where this room is just for crying or being sad. And then that may sound like a bad thing, but it's not. First off, let me just tell you, I think it was, no, I got the date. So my mom died November 13th. I didn't finally grieve until May 5th. It's the truth. It's true. I wasn't being tough. Life just has a lot of responsibilities. And has a lot of responsibilities. And I know it's May 5th because I marked it on my Instagram page. I put up a little video on my Instagram page, and great song, but it's kind of sad too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this little 20-second clip. So you have people like providers who don't have time to grieve. And I know you're going to say, no, you got to make time. Okay. I'm going to tell Susan that. Don't have time. Tell Phil that. Don't have time. Tell Jerome that. Don't have time. Some people's roles is not to have time. Right? You kind of stop with the whole take care of yourself. They aren't taking care of themselves, you understand? But somebody got to arrange the funeral.
That's right.
Y'all hear me?
That's right.
Somebody got to do something with the remains.
Yeah.
Somebody got to pay the bill. Somebody got to make sure, blah, 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 blah. Y'all get it? Y'all get it? Somebody got to do all this stuff here. So I didn't grieve until May 5th. So maybe you have Adrienne has a weeping room for people that need a safe place to grieve. That's one example. Maybe you're somebody who is not allowed to be sad in your environment. So you need a safe place to be sad. And nothing wrong with that. Remember, sadness is a natural feeling from God. I don't know why y'all holy grievance yourselves. Like it's a natural feeling. It's one you're born with. It's one you're born with. Y'all hear that? Peaks and Valleys describes this very well. There's peaks and then there's valleys, right? Peaks and valleys. But there's also plateaus. You don't want to stay on a plateau because you're going to go nowhere. You're going to be in comfort and laziness, etc. But there are seasons in your life you need plateaus. Okay, I'm gonna try it again. I know Adonia is somebody you should look up to. I know it. She is. I know whatever she got on right now, she ain't ever worn before because she got that many clothes. I know. But even Adonia would tell you that she has to steal away and just be. Because running at high octane all day is dangerous. Well, you can do that all day, but all year is dangerous.
Man,
Yes, sir.
don't you start this morning.
Well, this is Adrienne
Don't
Steve.
you start this morning because they thinking preachers are not supposed to break down.
Ooh, that's a whole good one.
Thinking
Right.
prophets are so shatarabapase and prophesying and over houses and land and all this stuff, but don't think that they go through.
You are right. You are absolutely
talking,
right.
sir. Wow.
You're absolutely right. As a matter of fact, I'll push that a little bit further. Every day, you're a man or woman of your faith gets up and share a message. They die every time. Every time. Just a little bit they die. Plus, it's hard to prepare a message, especially when you've been busy all week, you and your wife been arguing all week, because you okay, Jerome. Now there'll be peace in the house. I'm gonna use Jerome's faith so y'all can get this here. Saturday morning, here come argument. Because the devil don't want you to get that word on Sunday. You real good. Y'all driving to church arguing. Y'all was peaceful the whole time. All right, you get it. Every time. Kind of vivid imagination. Yeah. So Age gonna have this kind of room, and then remember we said that she can build or have someone build an avatar that walks with you throughout each room, and you can like click a button, let it disappear, and then you don't have to ask what the room is for. You walk into the room and look at the little thing, and your avatar comes back to life. Hey, Adrienne, this room is for weeping. You can use this room and it gives you all these different ways and blah, blah, blah. This room for manifestation. If you want other people in here to catch their energy and manifest in a collective, then wave your hand to the right or whatever, right? It's up to her and however she do her controls and block. This is all from Adrienne, her brand, and her books. She noticed that the environment is not something cool that she built. No, she's the author of books that tell you learn how to swim when drowning. Oh, Lord have mercy. She has a church that says, goons, you are gotten. Yeah, get it? She has another book called like Still I Rise or something like that. It's something like that, whatever. She is a master at pain. She's a master at telling Renee, here's how you deal with pain. Why? Drum roll, please. Because God gave her a thorn in her side to master the pain. I'll try that again. The thing you're trying to get rid of is the thing that gives you purpose.
Watch it.
What you trying to hide, what you trying to bury, God's trying to use. I can do this all day. I got those, Confucius say, I got plenty of those sayings in my head. I can flip these words real quick. You understand? It's real simple, Grace. God can get you wherever you need to go, even if where you are is completely your fault. Do I have a witness? Do I have somebody? Understand? All right. So then she has a room. Oh no, she trains the model. The avatar is trained in psychology, trained in counseling, trained in motivation, trained in new age. So no matter what, trained in anger counseling. Okay, so I was gonna say, well, my folk, where my folk that got anger issues? Don't lie to me now. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me, because most of y'all are empaths. Just so we're clear, all right? Just so we're clear, the empaths are the angriest people. There you go. Because it's your anger. I got you down. Your anger issues. It's not a character problem, y'all. It's you using your gift of emotions on the shadow side. That's all it is. You're on the shadow side of your gift. That's all. It's not a character issue. You're on the shadow side of your gift. You just need to turn it around and go back to the light. Go ahead, Deanna. Well, actually, hold on real quick, Deanna. Let me, excuse me. Yeah, just right here. I want to put the chocolate man on the screen. Yes, put the chocolate man on the screen. I just went and voted. Yes, okay, good. Yeah. Put the chocolate man on the screen. There he is, Load Holt.
Thank you, beautiful people.
Yes, this picture was taken in Texas, if I'm not. No, it wasn't. That's not this picture.
That's it was for you, but
it was for me. Yeah. That's how. Yeah. You had to see this Larry your head down there somewhere. Yeah.
I just cropped it a bit.
Yeah, well, you gotta crop it. Yeah, he got the fresh roots. Yeah, I see it right there. Ooh, when my locks get this long, y'all not gonna be able to tell me nothing.
Can't tell you nothing.
Nothing. I might stop identifying a man as a man and just identify as sexy. That my pronouns might be sexy, gorgeous, and fine AF. That's what I might do. I might. I don't know. I might. I'm just saying. Anywho, go ahead, Deanna. Don't get me started. I'm a sinner. I need help.
Miss Adrienne is so inviting. She has this energy about her that is comforting. Law wasn't ready for that.
Black silk.
that it would be awesome if she was the avatar. So once they walked into her world, she was their guide. She's already guiding them here. So why not have her likeness guide them in her world? Because they come to her because of her, because of who she is. So if they walk into her world, they see her. So it's a comforting place for them because she is a place of comfort. Her face is a place of peace for them. So they're walking into her world, seeing her, they're already going into that peaceful state. And then she walks them around in her personality saying, okay, look, this way you go. When you trying to, stay Christian, you trying to keep your religion, but these people got you messed up. This way you go to relax that baby. Just go on in there and do what you gotta do. Now this one, when you sad and you've lost someone and you just need to cry, baby, this way you go. Like her likeness, her personality, her tones, because they're already there because of her. So to walk in her world and to experience her there as well as here, now when they can't be with her physically in her physical presence, they can go online and still have her guiding them. It was just a thought.
No, that is
a good one. I was
that
with
is
you
real
on that.
good. That's
I was
real
with you on
good. That's real good. Get ready to add that in there. It's real good. And I think we have one more thing in her stuff. Oh no, that's it. Grace, that was all talk. Go and pull up ChatGPT 4. Let's go ahead and give her a little start. A little starty start. You understand?
And we about to get our heads sprung.
Yeah, we don't know.
Don't forget about the privacy thing, because each person has to be able to. You don't want your abuser to go into your world.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Passcode protected. That's right. Have certain rooms passcode protected, the ability to passcode them, certain ideas, certain rooms, certain things. Got it. Glad you said that. Because we're not motivational speakers, Grace.
No.
We don't just, we don't just say, oh, Adrienne, you can do this. No. Then we turn around and get it done. That's transformation. You understand. Now, Grace, we're gonna skip the whole general steps that she's gonna need because you already have them. Just copy and paste that and send it to her. And she can follow that. You get it? It's gonna be the same answer again. You copy and paste everything you put in the chat. The Adrienne, you can just skip her name and then put the building, counseling, event, and blah, blah, blah. Does that? All right.
And get that. Hold on, where to go?
There it is. You see it?
Yes.
Outstanding.
Check that out.
First thing we want to do here is just we have a nice little list. You're gonna put no. Go back down.
Oh.
Okay, let's add to this list. Put ability to privately protect. Ability to add privacy to certain rooms with passcode protection.
Okay, you want me to take this out right here where it says some rooms can be passcode protected?
Oh no, you get it. I didn't even know it was there. All right, so scroll that. Get away that.
Okay.
You're gonna put Deanna. What did you say? You had a brilliant idea. Can you condense it for me?
Where it says build an avatar that walks with you, build an avatar in Adrienne's likeness.
No. Put build an avatar in the likeness of the CEO of the company.
There we go. See, you always know how to word things.
Okay. That walks with the user and explains and has the ability to talk. There you go. All right. Go to the very top. we are building a virtual reality environment for a female CEO who specializes in coaching, counseling, and healing trauma. Below, I have listed a few mechanics. Can you please analyze them and add 15 more? The purpose of this environment is to allow people to experience total healing, comma, gain a safe place for living, and I could put living, comma, develop a community outside of their homes, comma, what else? What else did he say? To teach healing principles in a cohesive manner, comma, and to gain psychological advancements that lead to a better life. Can you please list me 15 more mechanics based on the list I have provided? In our next prompt, we will begin building this environment. Took a different approach with Adrienne, as we actually gave a list yesterday, so it's easier to add that list more. You hit enter. It's about to do its thing. Because Adonia says when I talk to ChatGPT, it does stuff.
It does.
Right? With guided meditation spaces, virtual workshops and classrooms, AI-powered self-assessment tools, personal safe spaces, interactive healing tools, peer support groups, nature therapy environments, virtual Q&A sessions, physical activity spaces, book club or learning circles, emotional support animal avatars. That's brilliant. Interactive journey map.
That is brilliant. Wow.
Holistic wellness library, immersive affirmation and visual spaces, and VR relaxation techniques.
I never would have thought of emotional support animal avatars.
That is fly.
Well, it'll be like Kwame. Yeah, I can't see an audio, but I'm doing a little hand thing and doing the face, but I'm talking now, so I messed it up. Anywho, you get it, Grace. I think we exercised. Okay, we exercised. All right. Now go up to our build counseling therapy rooms and stuff. Take those 5e thingies. Put down that was great. Can you type this with a short explanation too and make sense of it the way you did your 15? Adrienne, you don't mind if I bless you a little bit, huh? You don't mind.
No, go on and bless it because you asking the right questions right now.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you just hear the grace. We just want to that we want to. I mean, hit 15 was so cold. We don't want to just be like, huh, take these little folk. He got 15. We don't want to do that, you know. We want to make it 19, you know, whatever it was. You understand? And thinking like, oh Lord, you asking me to make a miracle out this trash you just sent me. Let me make it work. See what I can do. It may be messed up. You have to refresh, Grace. We'll see. Do something, purple. Do something. Okay, no problem. Just copy and paste your prompt. There you go. And if you can just hit Command R, would be great. Easy way to refresh the page. That's how programmers do it. We don't have time to be going up to file and all that stuff. Notice that the key word here was mechanics. Mechanics. This is how we got this. Okay, you can go hit enter or whatever. Who's that brought up typewriters the other day?
Renee.
Child, I still can't get over it. Typewriters. That is too funny. Too funny.
Funny enough, my cousin, you guys are almost birthday partners, she don't know how to use a computer still to this day. And I'm like, are you sure we only 4 years apart?
Well, when we all turn into zombies because computers, she gonna be safe. She's gonna be safe. All right, Grace. Make sure you copy these 3 and then send them with the 19. You get it? Well, I mean, with the 15 to make 18.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Now all we finna do is pick one. You get it? And then say, all right, let's start the basic implementation. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go up to take all, highlight all 18, Grace. That's what we do. Yeah, you got to do it 2 at a time. Or do it twice, I mean.
I thought I was unmuted. Am I putting them in the prompt?
Yes, please. And Janice wants to prompt.
Okay.
Post haste. She's got some dreams and some goals and some money to make. You understand? She ain't trying to leave no money on the table, Grace. You understand? I'm glad y'all find this stuff helpful. We be trying to give it away. Glad y'all
We're not trying to stay. We're not trying to stay broke anymore. We want 10 years from now the money flowing abundantly into our bank accounts.
Well, let's make sure. Let's take our 10-year goal and make it a 10-day goal. The universe can do it. All right, that's it, Grace. Looks like it. Yep, that's it.
Okay.
Scroll down. Scroll up. Shift enter 3 times for me, please. Thank you so much. I'm gonna put. Let's begin our basic implementation. Period. We need a master class to hold all of these 18 features. In this case, use brevity to create the master class and all 18 that house all 18 features.
What to create the master class? Oh, to make that house, okay.
And house all 18 features. And then we're going to reiterate for this prompt. I'm perfectly fine with brevity. I am more so looking for the beginning structure. For when we call these classes from our masterclass. Period. We are coding in Unity Engine in C# language. That's it. You can hit. Oh, please include any necessary imports to make our code work properly. And how about before you hit integrate, give the people their prompts.
Yes.
Yes, there's blood on the field.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah,
I gotta go back and give. Okay, here we go.
Gonna get the people the prompts, Grace. They can't hear.
Yeah.
They don't have their prompts.
All right. Here's prompt number
Yes.
1.
Make sure this goes into the official notes too. Now, in this case, the reason I actually use brevity because I didn't want it to, because there's nothing to go back and ask, can we improve this? What I didn't want to risk, agents, this is 18 mechanics. I didn't want to risk not getting you a good structure. So by giving ChatGPT permission to use brevity, then that's exactly what we're going to get. See, those are the different components. Guided meditation spaces. See, it's using an environment, healing environment master. It's putting all that in there. Everything there, personal safe spaces, right, and all that stuff. And then what it's going to do, it's going to create how we start it, and then it's going to create, it's going to name it, and then after that, it's going to create, well, this is what it's doing now, is creating what we can call these things. These are going to be individual pages, but we need a master page to call these. I'm trying to break it down without being a nerd. You know, the whole point of knowing something, Grace, is to be able to explain something.
That's it.
Not to show you how much I know. All right, now we have our master class. Get it? Everybody got it? Now a master class is house these classes. Now, Grace, you're going to put, thank you so much. You use brevity to perfection. For this prompt, let's not use brevity and create a player controller that can coexist with our code I have posted below. Copy and paste what just happened. Boom, hit enter, and voila. Sure, let's create a player controller in the virtual reality environment. The player controller might handle input for VR controllers and translate them into actions and user avatars. For example, moving their arms and their legs, and then boom, and then there we go. And all right, I am just, you know, Grace, I would flex, but my arms hurt from the workout yesterday. But just imagine me flexing. I ain't just I'm doing it down here because I'm doing it down here. I'm flexing. Just imagine if I could lift my arm up. You understand? Just see me. Let me tell you, when I get them long locks, and that mighty chest and that flat stomach. Kente oil. I'm going on Tyler Perry plays immediately.
Kente, oh,
I'm walking up on Tyler Perry mansion, barefoot. Cast me. I don't even need lines.
Don't forget the shell.
Gotta have a shell. Don't need no lines.
Grace, do not encourage.
Don't need no lines. Don't need no pay. Just cast me. Just cast me. That's it. Just cast me. All right, there's the player controller. All right. Now, Grace, what are you going to put? Based on the 2 codes we have provided, can you send me a comprehensive list? Again, all I'm looking for is a list of every other element of this VR environment that I will need to create and code. Your list. Again, I'm looking for a list. I can't look at what you did. Again, all I am looking for is a list, period. Okay. No, it's not period. Okay. All I'm looking for is a list. Yeah, you threw my thought off. Based on these 2 codes we provided, can you, no, you good. Send me a comprehensive list. Again, all I'm looking for is a list of elements of this VR environment that I will need to create and code. Your list will provide for me a comprehensive guide to my next steps and will act like a work order. And can even be used to give to my team. Your list needs to be comprehensive, and it needs to be able to be understood by a junior programmer. The goal of creating this list is for me to do it myself or work in a team environment. So please present your list this way for the period.
Oh.
For this reason, we cannot use brevity as we may work in a team environment, and only I will understand your brevity. To be clear, I'm only looking for a list, no code. All right, run it.
Yeah.
I did a whole bunch of fancy stuff in there. The first one I asked for brevity. Now I'm asking for a list. Why? Because if Adrienne has a list, all she has to do is say, can you show me the basic implementation of whatever number 1 is and whatever number 2 is? But now, since she doesn't know what to do, I'm getting the smartest brain in the world to tell her what to do. Y'all see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Not only is it a list, there's 3 things inside the list, or things inside them, not just 3. It depends on what it is. I'll just skip to number 7. Interactive helping tools. Implement VR simulations and healing activities, painting, yoga, etc. Come on, man.
That would be so fun to have a room that when I walk into it, I can sit and then I can tell it, okay, give me a room where I'm sitting on the ocean and sitting on the ocean so I can paint to help heal myself.
This is exactly the kind of thing Adonia is going to do. It'll be centered around women, maybe even young women. And then those women that hit that age that they think they can't and too old, but this is the great age, Adonia's audience. And so her rooms will look very good. Some of them be plain, but she's gonna put them in nice rooms to say, this is the manifestation room, and it's gonna have all the things in it. You know, the open, what you call it, open floor plan, the marble floor, the 30 feet windows, that's custom windows. You can't even, you understand. You got to get curtains built just for that. With the custom curtains. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. No fool me now. Can I push a high? 50 feet roofs. Or ceilings, I should say. Ceilings. Look up in this mosaic paintings on the ceilings. That's the room. Am I doing all right, Adonia? Where's she at? Where's she at? You know, that seems like her taste.
I'm sitting there cracking up at you right now. I'm like, you in one of those virtual rooms now, apparently, because you were just on one.
Yep. In the room. Where I got that from, Greg? Life.
Oh, life.
Yep.
What's in the
All right. So now all Adrienne has to do is say, she copy and paste number one. Can we get a basic implementation of blank? I mean, of copy. That's it. That's it. Stop the screen, Grace. I didn't even look at my face. There are no more problems on planet Earth, my friends. People like Phil have been saying for years, they've graced thousands of stages. And for decades, they've been saying, this is the greatest time to be alive ever. And Art Monk was saying that in the 80s. The dean of motivation, who was that? Men simply don't think. Earl Nightingale.
Earl Nightingale. Saw his face and heard his voice.
Was doing that, and he was saying that in the 70s. Need y'all to receive. These people were right. But if they knew artificial intelligence was coming, they would have said 20 years from now, it's gonna go down. Okay. Adrienne, unmute your mic and play with me just for a second. Just for a moment. Firstly, are thou pleased? Let's start there, Adrienne.
If that was to be the word, amazed, amused, all of the above.
All of the above. I sure appreciate you. Now,
Adrienne, like all you names, words that I don't even know how to talk about. I'm like Sandra Lucky on this. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
All of the above. Okay. I'm sitting here mouth wide open. Like, okay.
And that's all for her. Adrienne, do you spend most of your days behind a computer programming all day?
Hell no.
And I know you've dibbled and dabbled to see if programming was for you. What was the conclusion after you dibbled and dabbled?
It is not.
Okay, it is not. You know, with a black woman just in a sentence abruptly, it is not. That means end of discussion. We will not entertain this no more. Okay. Unless Jesus come down here and ask me to furthermore explain, we not talking about this no more. All right, there you go. Adrienne, but can you go into your list that is being sent to you, copy and paste number one, say, can we get a basic implementation of this in Unity and C# and get that? Can you do that?
Yes, I can do that.
Okay. And then here's the deal. All she got to do is get all those codes and say, this one I have. Now, will it be complete? It will be complete. But she's still going to need like database and all that stuff. Don't worry about all that. At this point, you can do one or two options. If you understand a little bit, you can say, can we improve this code? It'll get longer, so you need to understand. Or, and this is me pushing my idea yesterday that Adonia caught, or hire somebody
Amen.
that can finish what you started.
Amen.
That's it.
I'm on that energy.
I know that's right.
I just need to know, can you read this? Because if you read this, then we're going to read together.
No, that's right.
I'm going to watch it develop as it develops.
Yeah, I hear that. That's it. I agree. I'm on that energy. I'm on energy. Keep me out the stress zone. Just do what you said you was going to do. How about that? That's it. Just do what you said you was going to do. That's it. Thank you, Adrienne. I sure. Come on, y'all clap for Adrienne. She clearly been praying, and now, yes.
I'm looking forward to journeying into Adrienne's world.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a real thing. Okay, go ahead, Janice. You want to say something? Is there any way you, Antonio, can take these prompts to the platform you use and show us how to work these prompts in real time? Like, you mean like build it in the C#?
Yeah, take us to where you go to drop it all in and let us actually see what really happens and how we can really narrate through this, because I don't have a clue. I mean, the prompts are great, but to make it become something, I need to see it. You understand what I'm saying?
That's a mighty fair question. I can't even.
Come on, Janice.
Yeah, I can't even. Child. I wish you didn't ask it, but it's a mighty fair question. It's a mighty fair question. I tell you that.
Antonio, check your messages.
Yeah.
That's like the second or third time I've heard a question around what Miss Janice just asked.
It's true. It's true.
I'm trying to find a simulator. Thank you. Yeah, because he know, he's sitting up there on his throne. It's okay, because that's where he belongs. Because when I came in here, I said what I said because I knew what I heard, what he told me, who he was. Now I know. Now, see, you can't be coming in here doing all this stuff and then act like you don't know that. Y'all take this right here and then y'all gonna be good. Nope. Okay, I'm be quiet. Sandra Lucky just say, be quiet.
But really, if he does show us how, really, and this is I'm saying this for me, are we really gonna understand it? I mean, when he really puts it down, am I really gonna be able to walk away and do that? I'm sorry, that's just me. I'm thinking it still probably won't wrap for me. I don't know.
Now I'm looking for if I can just drop some code in. Okay, so we got to do this the long way. No problem. All right, then. I need to share my desktop. Grace, I need.
Make sure your Social Security is up there.
Put all that on a Word document for me, Grace, and put it in Line App. And no, to your last request. No.
You know what, everything that we did with Adrienne on chat?
Yes, please, because I need the code.
Okay.
Because that's what she's asking. No, they didn't answer the question. I said the message again. I'm going to look for other ones. Child. All right, let's see.
While you're doing that, Antonio, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference between virtual reality and augmented reality?
A Snapchat filter is augmented reality.
Oh,
Pokemon Go, Zoom. Your blurred background is augmented reality. That's when you make changes to the environment, augment them. VR is being in the environment virtually. When you mix the two together, VR and AR, you start getting what we call mixed reality, which almost becomes immersive reality. That means Ready Player One.
gotcha.
To where you can't tell if it's real or fake because you like all that stuff.
Okay. The reason why I'm asking is because I did something in ChatGPT that you taught us in Anabasi, and I asked ChatGPT, I said, I am building a virtual reality world with multiple rooms within it. I know what I want in it, but can you give me a list of mechanical and gamification features for a basic world with 20 worlds within it that I can use as my foundation to build upon?
It's a big program.
And one of the things that it's still thinking, but it said augmented reality integration. And so that's why I asked, because it also gave me like dynamic NPCs, which I didn't think about.
Dynamic means reactionary, adjusting to the environment and adjusting to the gameplay or the virtual reality play. Keep going.
Oh, okay.
Changing. Yeah, it's lifelike. And NPCs is non-player characters.
Okay. Now another one it gave me, which I didn't think about, was I just saw it. Dynamic weather effects. Like I saw it, but I didn't think about the actual name for it because I know that's something that we're also putting into our games. But I didn't think about it for my virtual reality world. So if someone comes in during their time zone, it'll show their time zone. Like it'll show it's nighttime in their time zone, it's daytime in their time zone, like whatever their time is. I didn't think about that.
Right.
So,
and people like you and Melissa like the rain. So maybe you want to manifest in the rain, right? Or play in the rain. Okay, keep going.
And then it says in-game quest. So I never thought about having within my world, having different games that they can play, or like they can, like when they come into my world and they just feel like having fun for the day, do a treasure hunt within my world. And that brings out, where is it? There's another one that with the in-game quests that also allows for them to earn virtual currency and rewards. It also, there's another thing that it said hidden passages. I never thought about
right.
Oh, and a teleportation system. I never thought about that. So they can, instead of them having to walk, they can also teleport. So they can do I Dream of Genie and, do that.
And it doesn't just have to be games though, right? Because it could be things to do that feels like games. It could be a puzzle, which is technically a game, but not, a game. I'm keep what you're saying. I'm just trying to speak to the Adrians and Adonias and anybody else that's gonna say, well, I'm not a gamer. You don't have to be, because you can teleport or whatever to another place and do cooking. You can cook if that relaxes you. Or maybe, I know women, y'all are weird, that just you get relaxed by cleaning the house. I don't understand it. I'm never gonna understand it. but just putting those lines in the carpet and that little, like Janice
Yes.
is one of them apparently, right? You know what I'm talking about, them lines, because the carpet ain't clean if ain't no lines on it, you know, with they got to go like this, Grace, you know, they go in that little, because the carpet ain't clean without them lines. I have no idea why that relaxes y'all. It's crazy. Doesn't make any sense.
My boys knew to do that. When I got home from work, when I come home, first thing I want to see is the lines in the carpet.
Lines in the carpet. Does that cross cultures, or is that just a Black thing? I'm not sure, because I've only ever heard it in the Black community, but I know it's serious. Like it's divorce worthy if you keep doing it and don't put them lines in the carpet. We need to go to pastor and get some counseling. It really is. It really is. It really is. I don't know. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna put the poll. We're gonna make a poll on Facebook and say, "Do y'all have to put the lines in the carpet?" All right, Grace, you sent me that yet? No, you're still compiling it. Okay, take your time. Take your time. That's why. I see you still compiling it.
I want to thank you because this again, when you start companies or you're building your brand, there's certain things you don't think about. The business plan, when you do a business plan, it brings out things you didn't think about. Well, this question makes you think of things you didn't think about. And a virtual reality world is something that I know I didn't think about until you started talking to us about it. But going even deeper, I'm taking what we did yesterday and the question I just asked, because I don't know, part of me was like, you're missing something. So ask a question. Like you always taught us, ask ChatGPT. If you think you don't think, ask ChatGPT. Because I wanted, because when I come to you, I now know what is required based on when we did the app. So when I come to you to say, hey, Antonio, can you help me build this virtual world? Mm-hmm. I know how to come to you. Like I know what I want it to look like, but to have before the computer to communicate, I know there's certain things you need.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. No, you couldn't have said it any better than that. There is absolutely things that will be needed for sure. But also the mere fact that you're having this conversation intelligently, that's a lot. It's a lot. It shows two things. It shows, one, you get it. So that's a good thing, right? But you know what else it shows? You get it because you stuck to it for 6 months. Where would y'all be if you didn't quit on you?
It's not 7 p.m. yet.
It's not.
It's too early to ask that question, okay? It is too early.
Where would you be if you didn't quit on you?
With a multi-billion-dollar ranch with horses and cows and chickens and
what's
dogs.
That, equestrian? Ain't that the horse is equestrian?
Yes.
Yeah, well, see, you could have. The horse is expensive. They was expensive in 1899. Mm-hmm. They still expensive.
Breeding and mares.
A horse costs the same amount as a car.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Uh-oh. I think his VPN got him.
Oh, I was just about to tell him it's in his line app. Word document. Wow. That's
the question make you wonder. Like, imagine if you actually sat down and asked yourself that question. Oh my goodness. If you hadn't quit on you. If you hadn't quit on, I'm sorry, y'all. I can't pick up where he left off with all of the tech. That's not my ministry. So we just gonna have a conversation until he get back, because that is not my ministry. Oh, you muted, Grace.
I wouldn't be the weight that I'm at. Yeah, if I didn't quit on me, yeah. be a billionaire because I would have listened to Antonio when he said, hey, do this math thing because the pandemic. Yeah.
Man, let me tell you something.
There he is.
All right, trying to get back up in there. There we go. There we go. Yeah, you still gotta do that, yeah.
The documents in your lineup, sir.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much. It's good to have documents in lineup. All right, then. Share my screen. Here is, this is what Unity would look like when you open it up. I would download, will install after restarting. Okay. Okay, I'll do this now. No. New project. In this case, we're going to title this. The hell is not permitted to create. Oh, whatever. New project. Let me plug this up. I better skip all the nerd stuff. All right, hold on. There we go. All right, skip all the nerd stuff. New project. That should go away now. There we go. Adrienne World. In this case, you're going to go to HDRP or URP. It just means rendered pipeline. In this case, since you have your own code, we're going to use a rendered pipeline. Since I don't have this downloaded because I don't use regular definition, I use high definition, I'm just going to go with HDRP. Adrienne's World, create the project, and it's going to go through its process of creating the project. In the meantime, we will stop this, and then I will take Grace's thingamabobby and put it in code for right now. Prompts, code. Got it. All right, then. Code. Now I will share. Let me look at it real quick. Nope, it's still creating project. I will now share Visual Studio. This is our developmental environment. Now we're going to get another one here in a second because once I put it in Unity, I get another one. But here's the environment. So this is what the code would look like in these spaces. That's what the code. I have no idea what this looks like. Character invisible, adjust is invisible. No idea what this is, but that's okay. So in this case, then I will go share my screen and just go into Google, or at least I believe this is Google, or it's Google Chrome, C# formatter. Pick this one. Nope, not this one. Pick this one. Yeah, this one. And now just format this. There we go. Now I'm going to come back with the nerd stuff. Try not to be too nerdy. Let's see if this goes away. Nope, still there. So maybe this is just my theme doing this. That's fine. It's not a problem. It's just weird. But whatever. Okay. So this is the code. We'll get this back in a second. I don't need it here. Just showing y'all that this is the code. So I will delete this for now. We're going back to Unity. This, nope, it is still creating. See it? Can y'all see that little thingy?
Mm-hmm.
So it's still creating. That's because video games or virtual environments are big. They require things. I mean, you can look here real quick. It's putting, okay, that was FX, adapter, tool, debug, test, merge, light. Yeah, and I'm reading one while it's doing 100 in between me reading. So it's doing that real quick. Once it does this, we'll put it inside the environment and we'll see if we can see what it looks like. Keep in mind, we haven't done too much design in the first place, okay? So no worries, but we'll see what it looks like in a second. So we will switch subjects for right now. Until this completes, I'll keep my eye upon the rainbow. We'll keep that going on, no problem. That's, with the exception of showing you this, we just said we was going to do Adrienne. At least that's what I'm done with. Are there any questions, or besides show me that, which is no problem because it won't be too bad. But think of questions. Who still doubts who has doubts? And let me define what doubts are. You're either having doubts as you understand them. Yes, Grace. Or you ain't did nothing yet. That's doubts, just so we're clear. Just so we're clear, those are doubts. So if you haven't done anything yet, your doubts are masquerading as procrastination or fear or busyness. You know, how many of you know we do things? Well, didn't just say, don't mistake movement for progress. All right, any doubts out there? Everybody seen it?
Yeah, of course. What you did for me yesterday, it's still sitting here because I'm like, okay, what I do with this? You know, yeah.
Okay, so that brings up something really good that I was going to say earlier, but it slipped my mind. The reason why ChatGPT should be good for you is because everybody here, from Chef Jay all the way to Susan Sorrentino, everybody here said, if they would just tell me, if I just knew what to do, if someone would just stop being selfish and just help me. How many of y'all don't like to ask for help today? Don't fool me now. Okay. That's because you tried to ask for help and you didn't like the response. And your brain said, not again. How about that?
Exactly.
Let me tell you something. That's why I became the greatest researcher on earth. Okay.
All right,
and also as a kid, when I would ask for help, we had an Encyclopedia Britannica and my mom and my dad would say, go look it up. So that also falls into that too.
That's a good thing and a bad thing. This depends on how you interpret that. It depends on how go look it up came across your table. Depends. I'm assuming it came across your table negatively because you reacted.
No, not negatively. As a kid, it was like, why you just can't give me the answer? But as an adult, I can appreciate it now because it makes me do the work.
Good. You should do the work. So for now, Melissa, we got that person. Let me tell you why I like ChatGPT. That's one reason. Is I can ask 1,000 dumb questions and don't hear a single. Does that make sense, Grace? Now that may not work out for, I mean, I don't even know everything. You understand? I don't.
You are crazy. But if you ask the wrong question, that thing will tell you. I'm sorry. I'm an AI thing. You
Yeah.
had to come better than that because I ain't been using you
So,
yet. I was like, what? Oh shit. Okay. Just explain it then, and then it just as simple as it
yeah.
helps those that don't come all the way to the end of the mark.
Fair
It
enough.
gets you
No,
past
you're
the
right.
mark.
No, you're absolutely right. See, I had the problem, like, you know, everybody, all of us went in and was like, build me a social media like Facebook. As AI model, I cannot. That task is too daunting because you understand you're asking for 200 million lines of code. You can't get that out of one prompt, Grace. That ain't how it work. That's not how it work. We can't get that. All right, so my Unity is almost, you know what? I think it's forcing me. We might have to do this tomorrow. It's forcing me. I'll show you. And remember that it told me to download the new hub? I probably should have. See, can y'all see my little spinning wheel of death?
No, it's a
You don't
black
see the-
screen.
Black screen.
Black
But I'm
screen.
talking about the cursor. You can't see my little rainbow cursor.
It's a
No.
black screen. We see your little arrow going in circles.
Oh, okay. For me, it's the spinning wheel of death.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think I had to. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they wanted me to go download what I refused to go download. Let me probably handle it. Let me upgrade my hub since it just came out because it says clearly it's not responding, Jerome. Clearly. So if I just pay attention, wouldn't even have this problem. Should have downloaded the first time. I understand. Yes. Anyway, what I would have did was I would have created a scripts folder, put it in there. You would have saw it in the script. You would have saw it, and then I would have hit play and put it in game mode, and you would have been able to see the environment for what it was. You would have been able to see that. You would have been able to see it. It ain't much, but you still would have been able to see it. You get what I'm saying? You still would have been able to see it. Deanna, did you have something else?
I think that's it for now.
I think that's it for today.
I'm gonna do
All
some playing around with some stuff, and so I'll probably have some questions tomorrow
All
or
right,
some
well,
ideas.
oh, we still got a bunch of stuff. Grace, are the notes taken care of so everybody can steal from thee?
Yes.
All right then. I'm assuming you all want these prompts. Remember, at the very least, hire somebody. Soon you're gonna see all of them Fiverr prompt engineer $5. It ain't happened yet, but you will. It will happen. It will happen. And let me just close
Wait,
this.
what would they be called? What are they called?
Prompt engineers.
Oh, okay.
Yep, prompt engineers.
What was the title for today?
The Lord is blessing me. I don't know. Just don't know. Just building a virtual environment with AI. Or building virtual reality with AI. There you go. That'll work. But I know you won't do the Lord blessing me. Nah. Don't you worry about it.
But I like it.
Yeah. All right, let's see if we can do this here. Hold on. Choose. What am I choosing? Cancel. Choose. Work. Daniel. All right, let's see. Let's try to get it to work. Y'all ever be looking at something and you swear something to cross by, but it don't be nothing to cross by?
Mm-hmm.
That sure been happening a lot lately. Well, I got some ghostesses.
You could.
Ghostesses.
Energy's floating around.
Give me some ghostesses. Ghostesses. When do people really try to say it like that, Grace? I got the ghostesses.
Cole did on Martin. I ain't never seen no ghostesses before. He did.
Oh, there you go there. Yes, I need to kill this and fix it up. At some point, y'all, you all are going to get wise enough to master prompts or find someone who does. If everybody's going to know how to use artificial intelligence, okay, here we go. If everybody's going to know how to use artificial intelligence, then what you're asking for, Jerome, is pretty simple, to be honest with you. Get good fast. It ain't hard. Not hard at all. Right here is the assets folder. Inside the assets folder, I'm going to create a new folder. Create. I don't think I can see any of these pop-ups, huh? That's okay. Folder. Call it scripts. Boom. There's my new folder. It's called scripts. Inside this scripts folder, Grace, as I double click it, I don't think I want to do it this way though. I'm going to take now. I'm not going to do it this way. I'm just telling you right now. I'm going to do it a different way. I could drag and drop this nowhere on the planet. I'm going to do it that way though. Too many options to make mistakes that way. So I'm going to go to, I'm going to have it closed. I want to go to, there we go. I'm coming now. Here's the code. I'm going to call this code by the public class that it is, Healing Master. I don't think you'll be able to see this pop up because I'm not sharing my screen. What do you text me now? Okay, thank you. And then I'm going to type in Healing Master class. Healing Environment Master. I think I got her on my 4K, Adrienne's World, inside the assets folder in the scripts. I want to save this right.
We just see a cloudy screen and now it's clear again.
Okay. Give me a second. You should see the entire desktop now, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So what I did was I took this and I saved it inside of this. So I took, this is her actual game. This is a package. So now when I close this, which I will, here's her script. Now when I open this, this is now in C#, just as the way it should be. This is in her game. Coming over here, y'all will see that this folder is going to stop being empty, and Unity is going to take what I just put in the folder manually and put it over here. See, can y'all see this little thing pop on the screen? It's compiling the script.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
All right. And then bam, now there's a script right there. Everybody got it?
Got it.
And of course, there's an error in the code somewhere. Let's see. I said healing script virtual workshop could not be. I don't know. I will fix that. Well, anyway, with these 19 errors, we'll fix that. Either I'm missing the proper imports that I haven't imported, but right here I can go to game, and if I hit play, it would have showed us what the environment looked like. Unfortunately, I need to fix this code first. But right here, Janice, is where you would have been able to see what it looked like. For instance, if I wanted to show the sun or whatever. So I got other games or something that I can show you, but right here, when you go to game mode and hit play, it will show you what you're building, what it looks like. And you can scale it, all sorts of stuff like that. Display, all stuff. And because each game is a scene, just a scene. There's your camera right here. Right, here's your camera. It's just a scene. This is a movement block, etc. I teach this on Saturday mornings, by the way, but that costs money. Okay, that's now it for sure, since I can't do it with thingies. Grace, what we doing tonight?
Tonight, for those of you who are participating in Pathbender, we're having it tonight, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. So just be ready.
Yes, tonight, I think you're going to, what's getting ready to happen is I think only Jerome and maybe the Linsons. So books are getting ready to be released, your little thingies, because it's time. It's time. And yeah, tonight we're setting up retraining your subconscious and going into Urantia and then going into Law of One. That's a long time. So you're talking, that's the rest of the year almost. It's a long time we'll be talking about. So you need your Pathbender books tonight. You're going to get to the point in the class where you're going to need it for sure. That's why I gave y'all some weeks. I told y'all that, yeah, we gave you some weeks. You at best, you got 2 or 3 weeks left without having a book, at best. At best, or it's going to be hard for you to follow along, at best. We won't hold you. Adonia, if you flick your camera on so we can be encouraged by your attire, we can all go to heaven after we see. It's got to be you or Law. Y'all the flyers. So one of y'all.
Don't you do it, Adonia. Don't you do it.
One of them need to flick the camera
Thank
on.
you, Jerome, because my eyes was rolling as soon as you said it.
But we bet you're spiffy today, as usual. Nah, I may be a fool.
She always spiffy.
Look at Law. Look at her. Look at Law. Look.
Thank
you,
My man. Law always.
Thank you, Law. We can go to heaven now.
That was worth it. It was worth it. It was worth it, Law.
Both of y'all stay sharp every day. They had the same mama. Don't you go outside looking like anything.
Look any kind of way. That's
Now coming to the camera, we introduce you to Black Sis.
That's it. Lay down Law. It is. May we all look as good as Adonia and Law on a regular basis. You know, Law ain't even got to lose weight. He just say release, and it fall off. You understand? That's
I'm working on that.
Release. Get
I done bulked up. Now I'm trying to sculpt.
You ain't gonna wear no shirts. You just got a suit jacket on, chest out. In the middle of July, you know he don't sweat.
That's right. He does sweat.
He
does not.
He got a blazer and his chest out. Talking about catch this silk. Oh man. Hold on,
if he do sweat, it look like chocolate drizzle.
That's what it looked like. Oh Lord, should have gave you a new element, Lord. Oh Lord. You gave that boy, you know.
He know what that picture he took.
Look, he made me go to his comments like, man, how do I get one of these bubble baths going on? I gotta be gay. Like, what I need to do? He had the roses going to the tub.
That was anniversary.
Like, man, what do I need to do? I need me one of these.
Yeah, that was for his birthday.
I know that's right. You stepped the ball up high, sir. High. You stepped the ball up high. Adonia, go ahead, flick that camera on, man. You go ahead. We've been trying to exit for 3 minutes. Go ahead. Just, show them pearls. You know
Sorry,
you.
can't compute, can't compute.
Yeah, I know she fly. You know she is. And she be fly at 5 a.m.
Yes.
And down you come from the cloth. You take a bath every day. Even if you sick, you get your butt in the tub. Wash that sickness off of you. Don't you bring outside inside. Put them shoes right there. You know what I know what she don't.
But that's a real thing though. Wash that sickness off you. That's a real thing. That I
Absolutely.
I've been doing my research. I did not realize that's real.
I remember online, like 6 months ago, there was or maybe 7 months ago, there was a debate when we found out certain celebrities, that's what I'll just say, didn't bathe every day. Yeah, or don't use towels, don't bathe every day. They bathe once or twice a week, and all the Black people went, what? Oh, our culture law. We just, there's something wrong with us. There's something wrong with us.
I used to have the healing bath. And when I tell you, when people started asking questions about, and then people started setting up appointments for them, before the line started, I was like, wait a minute. Everybody can't be. Had to get some type of structure. People come ready, like just a towel. Wait a minute. But it's a real thing. It's a real thing.
Yeah, buddy, got you. All right, y'all. Well, you can't play better. You can't dominate. Thank y'all for being such alive and such good people. We do love you. We appreciate you. And we will see you all tonight. Love you, everybody.
Love you more.
Love you more.
All right, y'all.
Love you more.